Alright, this is going to be my Smackdown review. To start this night off, you have Ryback coming out to the ring, cutting a promo on John Cena, saying that he knew John Cena was like a wounded animal, and he wasn't there to babysit John Cena. And honestly, a pretty good promo, I think. And, you know, he's getting much better on the mic. He's getting much better in the ring. I really like his heel turn. I mean, I'm not a Ryback fan yet, but, I mean, he's getting better. You got to at least admit that. But anyway, you have Daniel Bryan versus Ryback. Decent match, I guess. Nothing really special. Nothing really stood out. Ryback gets the win with the shell shock. Yeah, I mean, it was just it was just kind of like a match going with the flow. Not really much else to say about it. Then you have Zack Ryder versus Fandango. Fandango wins with the leg drop. Pretty boring match. I am not behind Fandango at all. And as I've said before, I think that this whole Fandango thing is not going to last that long. And I'm not going to talk about the backstage shit because honestly it don't matter. And then you have Zeb Couture and Ricardo Rodriguez in a match. Of course, this was just more bullshit. They could put guys in there that, I'm sure Ricardo can wrestle pretty good. I honestly don't really pay attention when he's in the ring, but I mean, it's Zeb Couture. What can he do? But anyway, Ricardo wins by DQ. Teddy Long comes out. He makes a match, a tag match, where it's going to be Alberto and Ricardo against Zeb and Jack Swagger. So, a match that we've seen numerous fucking times. Tired of fucking seeing it. Again, I'm trying to remember what happened here. Oh wait. See, this is how much I pay attention to a lot of these matches. But anyway, Dolph Ziggler and Langston come in the ring and beat both guys up. Teddy Long comes back out and makes it a three-way tag match with all three teams. And this was actually pretty good, but the problem with it was the ending. I thought the ending sucked. Alberto Del Rio gets the win on Dolph Ziggler, which was bullshit. He made him tap out to that arm lock. And just they are not booking Dolph Ziggler as a good champion at all, which it's not like anybody really thought that they would. Then you have Shield comes out, or I'm sorry, it's backstage Shield promo, doing their thing, and then you see Daniel Bryan laying in the floor where they beat the fuck out of him. Next you have Randy Orton versus Sandow. Pretty good, decent match. Orton gets the win by the RKO. More bullshit because I don't see how anybody can be behind Randy Orton so much. The guy's not had a fucking storyline in years, and yet people still love this guy. I mean, he's got talent, but he's just boring. I mean, honestly, he does not have a character at all. But then Big Show comes out, talks about how Randy Orton's not a good team player, but he's a great single competitor, and it's because of Randy Orton that they lost at WrestleMania. And then from behind, Damien Sandow gets, I can't remember, some kind of fucking move. It's some kind of fucking move, it don't matter. But anyway, Big Show just laughs, I guess. Then you have Kane backstage talking about how the Shield's going to pay for what they did to Undertaker and Daniel Bryan. And that's basically our main event tonight is Kane versus Dean Ambrose. But before that, you have an arm wrestling segment with Sheamus and Mark Henry. More bullshit. I'm a fan of Mark Henry, but I'm not a Sheamus fan. And this is just not an appealing storyline, in my opinion. I mean, it's just not very interesting. I mean, we've seen it before. It's always the same guys going at it. But anyway, they go in there and they actually let Mark Henry he wins the arm wrestling competition. And Sheamus, he grabs a microphone and says, "You're strong with your right hand, but let's see how strong you are with your left." They go and he tells Mark Henry that he's afraid. So he goes to set up. They're about to lock in for another arm wrestling match, and he gets broke kicked. And then you have the main event, Dean Ambrose versus Kane, which was match of the night. Great match. Dean Ambrose gets the win by like a modified DDT. And then, of course, the rest of the Shield members come in and just beat the shit out of Kane. And, of course, they get the triple powerbomb in. Norman Reigns gets like the spear in. So overall, a really good match, and that told a pretty good story as well, but pretty boring SmackDown, pretty shitty. I don't really like to go into all the, like great detail on this stuff, because if it's not interesting, what's the point in even talking about it, But anyway, that's my review on SmackDown. I think it sucked. Much better SmackDown last week, and they're definitely going to have to pick it back up. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time.